Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. All right, so before I go any further, let me big up all the people and send out positive vibrations as always. This story may I forget into right away, like without break. It's funny how the news in Jamaica isn't headlining this. And when they headlined it in a way that I even missed it, right? So, them get a one-word headline. What we're talking about the British charity fundraiser that was stabbed to death in Jamaica just months after starting his new life in his homeland. Haven't we talked before about Jamaicans that left Jamaica a long time ago? Years have gone by. They've done well for themselves overseas. They would like to go home and invest, buy up some beachfront property, open up a business, create jobs, invest in the economy. Not only that, but bring back our expertise, our education, our experience, not just finances. And these people are being scared away because of things like this. He's not the first. Remember I did the other story about the woman that got killed, and that had something definitely to do with her house, right? After she built her dream home. So this story I'm going to read to you as it was printed in a British newspaper called The Mirror. And you can catch the story at mirror.co.uk. All right? It's a sad story. A tireless fundraiser from Birmingham who had moved back to Jamaica to start a new life had been brutally murdered. Delroy Walker was 63 years old and had lived in the UK most of his life. But 8 months ago, he moved back to the island of his birth. So if he's 63, is he Windrush? He's probably Windrush. Yeah, he's of the Windrush generation. If he's not, he's an offspring of the Windrush generation. So a long time them man here, they are England and them safe. Yeah, the youths in England killing off each other right now, but it ain't have nothing to do with nothing close to what's going on. Matter of fact, I saw the statistics yesterday. I think 50 people have been killed so far in the UK since the beginning of the year. 400 and change have been killed in Jamaica since the beginning of the year. So it's a totally different demographic. Now, I'm willing to bet that this man would still be alive had he decided to retire in England and kept everything he had worked hard for there and enjoy the rest of his life there. What do you think? His wife Pauline was due to join him in a few weeks. But last month, weeks after Walker bought a new home in Rio Nuevo Resort, one expensive upper class area this and that, his body was found at the end of a trail of blood that led from his beachfront house. He had been stabbed multiple times in a vicious attack that remains unsolved. Delroy Walker has a son and one young grandchild, a builder by trade, and a qualified electrician. Delroy was an active and passionate fundraiser for the Midlands charity Friends of Brandon Hill colleagues said. The charity is dedicated, here's the irony, someone that spends tireless years and hours of their life, days doing charity work, right? Charity work for underprivileged youths at that, ends up dying like this. The charity is dedicated to helping children in need in the West Indies. We are England in there now, and I think about charity for children in the West Indies. And has the slogan, helping young people to achieve independence through the power of education. A spokesman for the organization confirmed that Delroy was indeed a big supporter and had taken part in many of the fundraising walks Delroy returned to his country of birth 8 months ago, convinced that Jamaica needed former nationals to return and help the economy. So you see, one time people are telling me about SouFLo, what are you doing on YouTube? Well, you can go back and do and I say, listen, the way how the mindset of the people right now, I have children to raise, right? I have children to raise, so I'm not going down there overzealous and talking about Jamaica needs nationals, foreign nationals to return and fix up this and that, and then I go home and the same people I'm trying to help are the same people that turn around and kill me. Not no. So anyways, his new home had only recently been completed. The house was built from scratch. So you go buy a piece of land, you build up a big nice house, beachfront property from scratch. Nothing but somebody been watching this man them the whole time. I wonder who I build a big nice house there. Oh, the foreigner them drop in, you know. It look like they have money to dog. The alarm was raised at 9:15 on April 19th after a passerby spotted a trail of blood leading from the house down the trail. The island's newspaper, Jamaica Observer, this is an English newspaper. The island newspaper, Jamaica Observer, ran the shocking story under a one-word headline that said, shameful. You would have catch that?
No.
To me, they're hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have caught that. His best friend, Derek Staple, has known Delroy since secondary school days. Says Delroy's kindness was his weakness, and he trusted everyone. He was too loving and too trusting. I knew him inside out, his moods, his temperament. I have a picture of him up there on my mantelpiece. He always had a plan to return to Jamaica in the back of his mind. It was a life that he wanted. He loved farming and he loved going for walks. He will be buried over there in Jamaica. He wanted to be buried where the sun shines. If we brought him back here to England, he would haunt us, his friend said. Another friend said, even though it's hard to believe, it's like a dream. It's like I'm on a drug, thinking he's not coming back. He was very happy. He had bought a beautiful home. It was like paradise. I was supposed to fly out and joke to him that I had bought fishing rods and I intended to do some fishing from his back garden because it was that close to the beach. Delroy was a man who always had a smile on his face, and that makes what happened to him so hard to understand. We are all very devastated. His wife and his children and his family are distraught. Of course they are. And a spokesman for detectives on the island said no arrests have been made, but very strong leads are being followed. Such a tragedy. Absolutely dreadful. Now, I'm going to close this video out by saying this. Me reporting this to you, a lot of people missed it. Mm-hmm. I missed it.
I missed it.
You missed it? Babe, why you turn up on the sofa? You just scare me, man.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, because I'm like focusing on you instead of on this. So come round here so then. So people them can see you.
Nice.
We're on our way to Miami today. Today, shout out to Brilliant and the whole team. They have a movie, a Jamaican movie called Choice that it's going to be premiering in a movie theater today. So we're on our way to the movie premiere, and I thought I'd give you this morning thoughts video before we get out of here, right? So see, wifey there. Ta-da! Ta-da! He's coming. Belly really big doorbell.
Mm-hmm. You know.
All right, so did you see it? The story?
No.
And there's another story about a British couple that went down there to Jamaica and that they got robbed. You saw that? Mm-mm. They're like hiding these stories now. Mm-hmm. They hide them under some funny headline because I'm sure that they're embarrassed. They're tired of seeing it. And not only that, You got to think someone controls the major news network, the media.
Yeah.
Someone controls the media of every country. And there can't be a dominant media outlet that makes the country look bad. So I'm sure someone is saying to them, hey, on the better man don't know word these things, because it can make Jamaica look bad on an international level.
They also passed legislation said they can only put out certain things, and if they want to put it out, they have to go to court.
See? All them things there.
Yeah.
So they ran this story under a one-word headline. Just shameful. That's it. Whereas in England, where he spent most of his life, is one big headline. British charity fundraiser stabbed to death in Jamaica just months after starting new life in his homeland. That's how it's ran in the British newspaper. It's sad, and I'm sure that more Jamaicans are now convinced
So they're not go back.
that I'm not going back.
Yeah.
I'm not going back. I mean, I don't, and we get all the people them that cuss we out and say, ton of foreign then. I'll make foreigner come down here. We don't need y'all here anyways. It's okay. People would rather live than get stabbed up or shot up in their old age.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be looking to enjoy the rest of his life now.
Yeah.
And do like his friend said, walk out back and go fishing. Open up a business. Help some youths in the community, give them some guidance. A place to work, some form of employment. Teach them a way to generate some cash. Lead by example kind of thing. What were we talking about last night? When we said, they're not killing off. A lot of people get deported from foreign back to Jamaica, right? And a lot of them that are deported back to Jamaica some of them are people that were just overstayers. They overstay their visa. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the criminal-minded people that are deported back to Jamaica. Them now get killing up. The people that might kill off, right, are the people who work hard, slave out themselves, and are back now to build, to invest. Those are the people that they're killing off. So what do you think's going to happen? Bare idiots going to be left in Jamaica. Because the ones who can make a difference and do something, they're never going to come back. Majority of them aren't going to come back. So you're going to have foreigners taking up all the prime real estate, and then you're going to have those that never left.
Are the ones
that will get fling out.
We can't leave.
Are the ones that can't leave.
Yeah. Because anybody with sense that can leave always leave Jamaica. I don't know why.
Yeah, because life rough and opportunity is limited. I mean, Jamaica is a paradise, but it's not a paradise for everybody. And that's what I keep telling people. So people come on these forums and they talk stuff like, you always make Jamaica look bad. Look how Jamaica beautiful. Yeah, Jamaica is beautiful to look at. When you're underground, have to wake up there Monday to Friday or Monday to Monday and live life there. If your situation is not set, if you don't have opportunity available to you and family members that are together and strong about you, it's not that beautiful. There are many Jamaicans that tell a sorrowful story. And for us to come act like Jamaica is just so beautiful and like bed of roses for everybody and we're lying, you're undermining the people that are there suffering. You're undermining the fact that so many Jamaicans are overseas. So many Jamaicans are overseas illegally. You think people would risk being in other people's place illegally? Even as an illegal immigrant, you have more opportunity than in Jamaica for a lot of people. Not for everybody. Because I know some dunce people are going to come talk like say, I'm talking about everybody and in general when I'm not. Right? So I just saw the thing said, a lot of people leave Jamaica because there are more opportunities outside of Jamaica for us. And when they make good of themselves and decide, and majority of Jamaicans that leave, one thing is always stuck in their mind. Now go back home, I'm not dead in a people land. I'm going to go home, build up something nice, live my life. That's what they have in their minds. But if they start targeting and killing out the foreigners that are coming back, or not the foreigners, but the Jamaicans, expatriates that are coming back, then nobody is going to come back. People are going to be scared to come back. Nobody know want to fight gunman and knife man in their 60s. Who have time for that? Anyways, man, I'm going to end this video right here. It's a sad story, and I thought everybody should know about the story, especially since they seem to have hidden it in Jamaica news. Right? So, think about it. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Have a good day. It feels like Friday to me. I don't know why, but it's not Friday. Progressive and productive. And that's what's it. All right? We're out. Peace.